The reaction from Saudi Arabia was swift. Hours after the Arabic tweet, the Saudi government recalled its ambassador, barred Canada's envoy from returning and placed a ban on new trade. Two Gulf sources said it was the tweet from the embassy that upset Saudi officials the most. Matters were being handled through usual channels, but the tweet was a break with diplomatic norms and protocol, said one of the sources, speaking on condition of anonymity because of the sensitivity of the issue. The sources did not clarify exactly how the tweet broke with diplomacy, but regional experts said it was the step of sending it to a domestic audience that would have angered Saudi officials. The Saudi retaliation took some time to allow for political talks in closed doors, Salman al-Ansari, founder of the Washington-based Saudi American Public Relation Affairs Committee, said. They thought the Canadians would take steps to back off, but all of a sudden they tweeted it in Arabic. This was a very provocative action by the Canadians to try to embarrass the Saudis in front of their people. The Saudis did not take this lightly at all. Saudi Foreign Minister Adel Jubair raised the issue of the Arabic tweet in a call with Freeland on Tuesday, and complained about interference. A person familiar with the matter who declined to be named said. Canadian officials say there was nothing remarkable about the Arabic tweet, which merely repeated Ottawa's stated position in a common practice for delegations abroad. Canada has raised the issue of civil society activist detentions before. As recently as May, Canada's Riyadh embassy tweeted in English its concern about activist arrests and said it was crucial that the rule of law be respected, with no public Saudi response. Collateral damage. The U.S. State Department this week urged the two sides to use diplomacy to resolve the dispute. Canada is collateral damage, said Thomas Junot, an assistant professor and Middle East expert at the University of Ottawa. This fundamentally is not about Canada. This is about Saudi Arabia wanting to send a broader message to its neighbors, to other democracies. Canadian foreign affairs officials including Freeland, who were gathered at a Vancouver hotel for a conference on Sunday, were taken aback by the Saudi reaction and left scrambling. Canada, government insiders said, was still unclear on what steps it can take to fix its big mistake, as a Saudi official called it. I don't think we have a conclusive understanding as of right now, said a Canadian government source. There may be the need for another call, between Freeland and Jubair. We're also obviously talking to our partners about it. We do not wish to have bad relations with them, the Saudis. Inside Saudi Arabia, the measures were supported by a media campaign criticizing Canada's human rights record and praising the Saudi rulers' firmness in protecting the kingdom's sovereignty. Saudi state television channels aired reports on the struggle of indigenous people in Canada and said they had been historically subject to discrimination. Other reports listed the worst Canadian prisons and described harsh prison conditions. Thousands of Twitter accounts bearing Saudi flags tweeted on the dispute, elevating the phrase "Saudi Arabia expels the Canadian ambassador" to one of the world's most popular hashtags. Many of the tweets used suspiciously similar language, often a sign of a coordinated campaign by bots, or automated accounts. Saud Al-Qahtani, a senior royal court advisor, tweeted a link announcing the decision to ban new trade on Monday along with the hashtag Saudi First, echoing a phrase popularized by Trump.